it's I I just finished working somewhere after 7.5 years. I have not done anything else in my life for that long. Except one thing. My wife reminded me that we've been dating longer than that by about 6 months. And even that, we got married, so they got broken up. But don't overthink it. The point is there's nothing else in my life that I haven't done for 7.5 years. Now, elementary school, maybe participating in the regional UU youth program because I did that from about 12 to 20. So there was a significant break. I didn't really start doing that till I was 14. So that's similar. And I was involved in the regional young adult community out here and the MUGS program, the middle school program we started for several years. But then again, none of those things were my job. None of those things were my bread. None of those were like what I made my everyday life about. And it's not that I didn't make working at my congregation, the UU Society of San Francisco. It wasn't my full time job, even for those 7.5 years, but for nearly 5, it was. And it was a dream come true. And it was awesome. But nothing has quite prepared me for the tumble out of that job that I've experienced. From the somewhat surprise leaving to the fact that I didn't even get time off really until like over a week after I stopped working there. Often when I finish doing things, I can feel the weight like lift off me. Like I can feel my nervous system physically like lighten, and that didn't happen until after Conline 2 weeks ago. That was still like weighing on me. That beautiful, crazy event we did. I, I'm an anxious person, but my partner says I'm depressed. Well, I don't normally feel like I get depressed. I am definitely in some kind of funk. And it's the kind of funk that major change won't prepare you for. Like, or that you can't prepare for. Because it's the funk that shows up when you're not doing that thing you've been doing forever. It's the funk that shows up when all the little mental algorithms in your head that are normally operating for you to cope with and compensate for your job suddenly aren't being used anymore. It's the funk that shows up when you suddenly don't have to wake up at any particular time in the morning, as I have. I normally hate waking up past noon, and I have woken up past noon several times in the last couple of weeks. It's the funk that shows up when you see someone connected to that old job for the first time in a couple of weeks. And you can just feel how different it is between you and them. I don't miss my old job. 7.5 years is a long time, and it was not a place I intended to stay for that long. Thank you, COVID. But I am definitely feeling sad that that's no longer my life. And sometimes, as much as it can feel nice to be like, oh, I'm freed up to do what I want to do in life, it's like the first thing I have to do is I have to work through, you know, the leftover baggage from what my previous life was. So that's what I'm going to work on. Keep cleaning up my stuff and free myself up so I can create that new life. Because that's the part I'm not scared of. More just scared about being in a funk for too long.